Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today I won't be reading on politics. To all of my old viewers, hello. I'm sorry I've been away so long. The Pisces new moon energy was actually fantastic for me. I hope it was for you. The new moon is about, the waning moon is about letting things go. And that new moon in Pisces just helped really solidify it for me in getting rid of things physically in my space. So you'll see um, the paintings in the background. It's actually my studio. I turned my living room into my studio. So I have paintings all over the other wall over there. And I had to move some of them over here in order to rearrange my studio. And this is my little YouTube studio in the corner where I sit for videos. So physically, it's about letting go. And it's also happy vernal spring equinox that happened yesterday. So there's all that spring cleaning energy coming through that I absolutely love. Getting rid of junk. I mean, it's not always fun to go through it. And that's where I've been. I've been rearranging, getting rid of things. And it's going to take a while because I've built up a lot over the winter. I always have to. I live in a small home, so I have to always get rid of things in order to bring new things in. But the energy was really good for me. I hope it was for you. And then when the moon went into Aries the next day, I got this burst of energy. So I hope you felt that, this really wanting to move forward, move away of things in the past. And I've been thinking about changing my channel for a while. I'm not going to stop doing the politics on this channel, but the name may change in order so I can bring you other things besides the horribleness that's going on. I think we've spent the last year in absolute trauma, seeing everything that, DJT has done to our country and the rise of fascism. So it's been really horrible for all of us. I mean, personally, I think I've aged like 10 years in 1 year. And I don't want to spend the rest of my life, because I know my audience is actually older. Welcome if you're younger, because the channel will be changing to more spiritual things coming through. Uh, right now, I've put like a lot of those things in the membership, but I want to bring us more fun in life, because for those of us that are older, it's like we've worked really hard to bring the things through to fruition, such as um, just say the EPA, the environmental. I've always been very active as an activist against no nukes, all that, and just really working to have a better planet. And that all, got kicked to the wayside. Now we're back to let's pollute as much as we can. So those kinds of things really disturb me, and as well as everything that disturbs me. And so I feel a need that we need, like, to kind of not forget what's going on, because we can't forget that. I mean, all the atrocities that are going on by the US and Israel, all the atrocities with war, we this is what we've raged against, at least for my whole life, growing up with the Vietnam War on television every day. And then we went into Iraq, Afghanistan, the whole 9 yards. We're really sick of war. There's no need for wars. And we're going into the modern age, into the Satyuga, the the enlightened age. And I think this is the last hurrah of the patriarchy. And I think we will get there, but we're going to have to go through these atrocities to once and for all kick it off. So I want to bring you hopeful messages. I'll still read on politics, but I want to bring you some more spiritual things, or just more entertaining videos. Um, because I need it. I need that change. And I've noticed over the months I've stopped creating art. I'm going to get back into making art, and I want to make my channel into a really good place for us to continue to meet and to talk to each other in a community and to help each other through this time because we all need it. So, anyway, enough of my rambling. I did miss you guys, and I've been trying to make videos, but that's also a problem that will continue, unfortunately, as we go into spring and summer. I have very loud neighbors over there, and I only have windows on the side of my apartment. So it feels like they're living, they're actually talking inside the room. You might not be able to hear it. So that will be coming, and that's what's been happening with the new sort of warmer weather. A lot of people in and out making noise, and even in my own home, everybody's very noisy here. And so it's always hard to get that right space. And I usually do it in the morning when there's no one here, no one, where people are sleeping. That's when I make my videos. So I'm going to have to change it up. Probably, I'll see what happens. It might still be the only quiet time. But I wanted to just show you. I was asking Spirit, what should I read on today? Should I make it a political reading, or should I bring, in some new energy? And I got the Lovers card first. So the Lovers card is a deeply beautiful card. It's not just about love and love relationships. It's the uh, higher arcana of love, if you will. And that came up first, and it reminded me that after the Pisces new moon, the full moon will be in Libra. Now, I know this is a Gemini card, but I always see this as a Libra card as well because Libras love to be in love, and they love that balance. And it's talking about balance to me, that card. Then I got the Empress, and I thought, oh, hallelujah. The Empress showed up. So beautiful. The Lovers and the Empress. And the third card I pulled, amazing. Three major arcana. I then pulled the Hermit. So this is telling me to talk about what's come, how we're going to move forward. And we're moving forward with love, with harmony again. We're moving into an abundance. I know we still have, you're going to say, what are you talking about? We're in a calamity. I know, but after the calamity, this is the big lead up to this more beautiful future. And also, the Hermit represents um, looking inward and to just go within right now in this time. Find your beautiful Empress, find the beautiful love within you, and bring that forward. What do you love to do? Start doing it again. If you've, like me, left everything and like started a YouTube, like Chicken Little, the sky is falling. And I was just angry that other people were just continuing their lives. But at some point, we have to continue our lives. It doesn't mean we stop the activism, it means we take breaks. And not that we totally let go of what's going on. I mean, sometimes we have to take a vacation um, from it all, not an actual vacation, but we also need to. I was watching Park Rose Permaculture. I love her. And she's another Pisces. And she said, like, it's more of, she kept saying it's more of a marathon this year and not a sprint to get through these times. And she said somebody had mentioned that it's, instead of a marathon, it's about passing the baton, taking a breather, and so that we're ready to fight again. Now, no King's March is coming a week from today, next Saturday. I hope you'll all be there or support the marches in any way that you can. You can make signs for people. You could just ride by and beep and give people some encouragement while they're marching and feel a part of everything. That's what it's really about, feeling a part of a nation. We're a nation of people that don't want the fascism. So I hope you'll show up. So I was led to talk about this part and led to give you even more encouragement. So that's what I'll be doing right now, pulling on cards for the collective. How can we all help each other out? What's really important right now? And if there's anything that we have to look out for, like something that's going to hit us over the head and we'll be surprised. Okay, the Three of Swords. This makes sense. Just got to cover up a little. The Three of Swords, we're heartbroken of what's happening. I think that relates to the war um, that we've created, not us, but Trump's war. And Two of Swords is crossing us, a big decision right now to make. So we're all feeling the pressure of these times, or this is talking to me about putting a stop. We need to put a stop, an end to this, of constantly getting our heart broken with this government, the tower moment. Well, this is in the past where we're destroying the foundations that haven't worked for us in decades. I'm on the end of boomers. I'm a late year, like one of the last 2 years of the boomers before we started the X generation. So I feel like not all of us, I mean, I know a lot of boomers that are really wealthy, but, me personally, uh, I've been not, ooh, I moved my camera. I hope that didn't matter. I hope, um, not being on the good end of the boomers, I'm more of a Gen Xer, that I got a lot of the shady um, part of the boomer era. I'm not blaming all that's happened on the boomers, but just that we've been duped by the government over and over and over, thinking, well, if I just vote Democratic, maybe it will get better. And that hasn't been the case. We've been getting thrown under the bus by our own Democrats. And we now see that it's an Epstein class, right? There's this elite class, and then there's the rest of us. Five of Pentacles. So this is what we're going on right now. The current mood for us is the Five of Pentacles, that loss we're feeling, the destruction we're feeling. But remember that Hermit. Go deep into yourself at this time and see how do you want to emerge from all of this? The Page of Wands, here we go. The overarching energy is this new beginning for us, this new call to action, the new time of the fire horse, and that Aries energy coming through. I love it. My Sagittarius moon absolutely loves. I love when action, fire energy starts moving through, because it activates my deeper inner self, that is the moon of Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And how we're going to prosper, and how we're going to live in the new garden. We've worked so hard our lives. How are we going to eventually reap the benefits of our hard work? How are we going to help the future to reap the future benefits and not leave um, the younger generations with an outrageous, disgusting climate change? That we have to think about that. So it's, how do we regain our resources? And it starts by that little spark of fire. Okay, so the Six of Cups, this is our inner feelings about everything that we wish we could go on to. We wish we could have that happier innocence of the past. We have nostalgia for innocence and what's happened. Um, that really bothers someone like me, and probably you too. We have the Nine of Cups energy, and this is the environment we're living in. Although this is usually a wish fulfilled card, it's only the wish fulfilled for the wealthy. And it's the absolute greediness of the Nine of Cups, the low energy of the Nine of Cups. Judgment Day's coming. We can rest assured that judgment will be coming for them. So, yeah, judgment time will be coming. They will be called out. We will call them out. Let's see. In the final card, what do you have for us today? Final card doesn't want to come out. Oops. Ah, yeah. The star. Beautiful. The Democrats. The blue. That's great. Love to see the star of hope at our outcome. That's good to see. Good to see. Let's go down to the table. Okay, so just to go over what I just said, we're going through a very difficult time, and that is the three the three of swords here. We've really been betrayed, and I think that's what a lot of us have been feeling, we're always feeling, and we're we're searching for a way out every day. That's why you come to channels like mine. Like, is there any good news ever going to come? And trust me, there will. But we're always searching, how do we put an end to this? But because it shows up, I feel like, and you know, we will put an end to this. So we're going over the destruction of what's happened in the past year and what continues to happen. The war, I think, is important. I think that's what the tower is speaking about, is the war, uh, the absolute collapse of everything we were. Maybe we can, as Americans, we can stand it so much. But when we see Venezuela and Greenland and all the, European allies, everybody being attacked, and now Iran, it's just too much. And this is the basis, I think, of the downfall that we will see. But we have to get through this time of poverty in so many ways. We're going to see the gas prices go up, you know, or everything will go up because of gas prices. Anything that's shipped with diesel trucks will go up. And that's even if we can get things. So just be prepared. Like, we're still in this time of the Five of Pentacles. But all these other cards are really good. So we're living through the hard times. Um, our hope, the big hope, is the new message that a new spark of energy will come through. And I think you're going to see that on No Kings. I hope everybody really gets out there. Um, I think we're going to see a big change because we're going to see, I think, greater numbers. I really hope greater numbers of people, much greater numbers, show up. And it's really a unifying thing to be together with other people that feel like this is our country and we're taking it back. And then we go into our near future is going into a much more beautiful time. And the fact that this is the near future is like we're going to have to gather our resources, gather our experiences, and how we can help to push this through. It's being independent, finding ways uh, to build yourself up so that you can get through these times. If you need help, ask others for help. If you can help others, help at this time. And it's really about, pulling your resources together to help one another. And we'll get through it that way by being good neighbors, being good citizens in our community to help each other along. And we do, our inner sensibility wants to deeply go back to the past and our nostalgia, what we thought our country was, or some of us, not all of us, um, wanting to go back to the past, but we can't. We have to forge ahead and build the fresh new start for ourselves. Stop looking to other people to fix things for us. This is what we're fighting against. the fat bastards, the greedy fat bastards that it's never enough for them. Any amount of money is just never enough. They're greedy. They're feeling very full and satisfied and pleased with themselves of the disaster they caused to a, a people that thought that were basically good. But now all these people, the MAGAs, everybody's going to be called out, and the Republicans and the government is going to really be called to task here. This is your aha moment here. Now you're going to find out. Now you're going to find out what happens when we can gather our resources and fight against this. And this card is just telling me we need to have faith and stand in our power, in our hope for the future, that we can. We've done it our whole lives. We've tried to make a better future, or at least most of us did. Tried to make a better future for our kids, for our grandchildren, for the people we leave this planet to. And I think that's a great source of comfort that I see this here. Is there anything else that I should ask about? Let me just use the. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Um, I forgot to pull a. I forgot to pull a card for. Oh, it looks so hazy in here. Believe me, it's some weird way the sun's coming out. Very Piscean. The fog, coming through the fog of the day. Let's just pull out a couple of cards for us to see. Is there anything else that we're not seeing? What do we need to know? What are we not seeing here? That one flew out. Nature. This is where we need to go, what we need to get back to. Our true nature, get into nature. Spring is here. Get out into nature, restore your soul. Oh, this one wants to come out. Freedom. We want our freedom. Wow, everything is blending together here. We want our freedom. That should be, on our tongues, on our mind every day, going towards the future of freedom. I can't believe this light is like this. I've never had it like this. It's so bizarre. It must be a message. Oh, okay. He always comes up. DJT is our big anomaly. He's our biggest weirdo. We still have to keep our eye on him because he came up as the final card here. So, yeah, got to keep our eye on him. We can't let the ball drop on any of them and what they're doing. We have to keep our faith and hope alive with the star card. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's good to be back. I'm sorry I was away so long. I'm going to do a live. I'm going to try to do a live tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 6. So if you're a membership, I did want to do the Sun Moon Rising spreads, help you guys if you want to learn it. And I'll do some Sun Moon Rising cards for you if you know your rising sign. So if you haven't joined the membership, it's really fun. And we get together live and we can chit chat and you can ask whatever questions of me you want. It's the best way to get a personal reading from me at this moment because I'm not doing personal readings. And it's the best way to just hang out with others in the community. And it's really fun. I hope you'll join us. Give me a like, subscribe if you like this. My channel the numbers keep going down. So I hope you'll, push my channel through so I can stay afloat on YouTube. Have a great day, everyone. I'll talk to y'all soon tomorrow. Bye bye.